watching a football game, Chicago Bears and the Rams. Third quarter, I believe it's 10-10. Um, I have no prediction. I'm not vested in any NFL except for fantasy football, which I really enjoy. But I want to talk about moving. My strategy to move to Vietnam after doing my due diligence in 2025, and I'm ready to go. So let's talk, man. Come on, let's go. Okay. I'm in West Palm. It's a little overcast today and a little bit of rain, but not like the Midwest cold. In fact, Chicago looks like it's pretty cold. These players are in the cold. It's hard for me to believe that they could handle themselves so well. So I'm really excited about my goals of 2026. It's going to change my life. I'm looking forward to relocating to Vietnam. At my age, and I pretty much decided to do that. I'm prepared to do it, so I'm very excited about moving forward. Let's see here. Ooh, close to an interception. I don't enjoy the NFL as much as I enjoy NHL and baseball. I think they're better athletes. There's more on the line, and not only uh, all levels of hockey, high school, college, NHL, minor league, baseball, same thing. I love college baseball, high school baseball. You can really tell the kids the talents and so on. I think everybody's watching. I have no followers today. It's a Sunday night, cold. Who wants to be on YouTube watching football? Okay. You probably noticed I got a haircut. I like it short. I went to my barber, my stylist, and I said, "Give me the Steve McQueen look." And my hair grows fast, which I'm thankful for because I'm in my 70s. But I like it short so I could take it easy. And I'm not trying to attract anybody, so uh, I'm trying to keep it cool. So we got a few followers. What's going on? Any questions? My title basically today are goals. And one of my goals is to move to Vietnam by the end of this year. I'm in the process of moving, selling my condo after 20 plus years, have an estate plan that I worked on for 50 years. I have charities, foundations, so I'm more or less independent, you know, and I'm single, and I'm healthy. You see what I'm saying? So, anybody on here? Let's see here. How you doing, kid? 57 AB, 57 at bat. That's cool. Male or female? Born in 1957, maybe? I'm born in 54. Any goals for this year? 57 AB. How you doing? What's going on, everybody? I'm watching TV. I'm watching the football game, so I thought, you know what? I should go live. I haven't been live for a while. I hope you're looking at my YouTube. I got a lot of ventures going on, In fact, this year I'm coming out with my second book. My name has just been trademarked, so I'm pretty excited about that. Yep, born in 57, nonprofit, good for you. And what type of nonprofit organization is it? I'm involved with charities, Vietnam special needs kids. I sponsor underprivileged kids in Vietnam when it comes down to education. They just can't afford it. They just don't have the money. Okay, we got a few people. Anyone else have goals? 2026 is going to be a big year. I know there's a lot of political unrest and a lot of bullshit going on out there, but like my father says, you got to take care of yourself. Low income families, I get it. And there's a lot of them. I'm in Vietnam 90 days last year, and there's a lot of heartache financially. But you know what? It's not only about money with them. It's more about family and culture and generational values, family values. Yeah, actually, I had a really good day today. I got a lot of work done. It's a Sunday. I had my prayers. I got out a little bit, didn't do much, but I got a lot of work done for a retired guy because I'm kind of getting my house in order before I leave for Vietnam. Wow, UCLA, cool, cool. The Bruins. They always had a good baseball team. I'm a baseball guy. My son was a baseball catcher, Hall of Fame catcher. He's a stud, played minor league. Always watched baseball. How you doing, Sarah? 59. Does that mean 1959? Is that where the 59 comes in? Let's see here. Oh, first down. The Bears. Wow. They're playing in the cold, man. You know that sod must be so hard. They're going to get concussions just from getting tackled. How you doing? Edits. Pho. Pho. It's like pho. Vietnamese classic food. Does everybody feel successful from 2025 going into 26? Or is it kind of a rebuild year or a compound year? I had a really good 2025. It was my 50th year in business, and I finally accepted after 6 years that I could actually say officially I'm retired. But I'm in a transition of finishing up my books and my publications and so on. No, I'm on my way. I'll probably go back for good. My plan is I'm here in Florida trying to sell my condo and or rent it, but I've made a decision either way. I'm going. Probably August. I plan on renting a condo September to September, but to be honest with you, I don't plan on coming back to the United States. I got some good families there. I feel wanted there. I feel relevant there. I feel excited. It's a whole new game, you know. I lived in Minnesota for 49 years, left there in 2003, and I've been in Florida ever since, but I've traveled more or less 2 million miles with Delta in my 50-year business career. So now I'm just kind of deciding where I'm going to live. And Vietnam feels like the place to be. After 90 days in 2025. Appreciate the thumbs up, the hearts, whatever you throw at me is good. Watch my YouTube. I have a lot of videos coming in. I'm preparing my father's 100th birthday. I got a lot of vintage videos, and I'm putting a few things together, you know. Bud Black, wasn't he a coach for the Colorado Rockies a few years back? 57 AB at bats. Okay, cool. What's everybody doing tonight? I mean, it's almost 9 o'clock Eastern. You guys bored, or you watching football? Are you sick of football? Your teams lose? Wow, Cleveland Indians. Can we even say that anymore? 3 o'clock in Europe. Yeah. I got a big day tomorrow. I'm officially retired from Major League Baseball. I wanted my son to go, but he was too smart. He played for Winnipeg in the Independent League and realized that it was going to be a long haul. So he got a CFA license in investments, and he's been an investment banker since then. Love baseball, though. What's going on with the Yankees? Aren't we going to? I'm a Yankee fan. No Yankee free agents? What's going on? God, wouldn't it have been great if we got Schwabe from Philadelphia, but he signed a big contract. He seems like a cool guy, though. You know, to be on your in your locker room. I always liked him when he was in Chicago too. Uh, Skylar, if those are cigars, no, I don't smoke. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I'm really boring. I'm Italian and I'm not gluten for the last few years, and I feel a lot better. I sit here and watch baseball, watch hockey. I'll watch golf off and on. Baseball's one of my favorites. Well, I've been divorced twice. I'm 72 soon, and it depends. If you want children, my first marriage, I was 22, didn't know what I was getting into, had a career, and my wife at the time left me with 3 kids to take care of, a lifetime maintenance, and child support. And I lived in not in a van on what did Farley say? Living on the van. I lived with a guy for 3 years for $300 a month, and I was an executive of 150 employees, and I was at Harvard Business School. So it hasn't been easy. So marriage, I'm pro marriage, but you got to pick the right horse, and it takes time. And I've picked the wrong horse, not only in personal life, in career and clients. I could go on and on. It's pretty good career, and free agent is a good thing. Yeah, I know what you're saying, 57. Lonely Panda, how you doing, kid? Yeah, living in a van down by the river. It wasn't that bad. But divorce is really bad, man. Especially if you're really caught off guard. You got kids that were young. My three kids were under 12. And I'm Italian. I was one of 11 kids. It was all about family and tradition. And I picked the wrong horse. I picked a woman that wasn't committed. Wasn't committed to the marriage. It was pretty sad. Wow. Whoa, look at that stiff arm. These tight ends are huge, man. What are they, 280? Yeah, Chris Farley. Poor guy. He had a lot of fucking demons, didn't he? Well, the Rams are picking it up, man. These tight ends, what are they, 6'6"? What are they, 280? The one thing I miss playing baseball is about Evans going to skid on first. My goodness. Yeah, I remember those days. No, I'm just a tourist. I don't plan on getting married. I got a couple of friends that actually got married. That's not my plan. My plan is just be a tourist. But Vietnam's looking at extending visas. You can get a work visa too, but I don't know what I'm going to do. I got a good life where I haven't finished my purpose so far, but I'm really happy in Vietnam. Oh my God. Oh, wow. Yeah. Divorce. My kids are all in their 40s now, and I got a really good relationship with my kids. I really spent a lot of time and effort raising my kids. I did all the discipline, the schooling, paid all their sports. I did all that. It was worth it. And well, besides the children, the grandchildren now, they call me Papa Rock, and I love that. And I just stay out of their lives. Now, I didn't remarry for 22 years between marriages. I never wanted to marry a woman where we would blend families. So I had a lot of criteria. So, yeah, I was lonely, but I had a lot of friends. I played a lot of sports. I played, softball and golf and all that stuff, mixed groups and stuff like that. I had a good time. I can't regret any of my past, I have Medicare. Of course, I have Medicare. I have a supplement. But for my age, I'm 72. I don't have any diseases or any issues. And here's another good sign. My dad's 100. My mother passed away at 94, but she had 11 children her body just gave out. My children call me Dad, but my grandchildren call me Papa Rock. My first name is Rock, R-O-C-K. I like that, Papa Rock. I'll be in Vietnam for one-way ticket in 2026. I don't plan on coming back for at least 2 years unless there's a big issue. This guy is down. Oh, they stripped the ball, but he was down with one knee. No, Medicare does not carry over to Vietnam. I had some dental work in Vietnam, and I also did some exams. They got the Cleveland Clinic that they partner with, and it's about 1/10 of the cost. So you could have private insurance, but it's not necessary. But I'll carry my Medicare. I'll never cancel my Medicare. But I will cancel my supplement once I move to Vietnam. Believe me, I've looked at financially, I've looked at all the numbers, and I'm way better off in Vietnam. Not only financially, medically, health wise, mental health wise. They got all the amenities, manicure, pedicure, spas, facials, massages. I'm into all that. I walk a lot. It's like urban living. So I'm not driving. So I'm going to sell my car, I'm going to probably save fixed costs at least 1,500 to 2,000 a month just by reducing my overhead here in Florida. Good for you, 57 AB. San Diego, good for you. Good for you, man. You got to do something, and you got wisdom. You got a lot of experience like me. I got 50 years of doing mergers and acquisitions. People still call me, Rock, what do you got? What do you got? And I'm a man of integrity. I got a good name. They trust me. But I only work on 5 projects now, but I'm trying to get some, represent American companies in Vietnam for mergers and acquisitions and supply chain. It's easy to get condos and apartments in Vietnam. So I've already looked, no problem. I have friends there too, and their families, and they're really deeply involved with family culture. And my grandfather and grandparents, they were always with us. They are always with us. So I know what it's like having multi generations under one roof. Oh, the Kings. Cool. Cool. Yeah, Asians are the best, man. And they're all about family. They're all about family. It's beautiful. And Asian children are so beautiful. They're so cute, and they're ambitious, man. The women especially are very, very ambitious in Vietnam. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Great people. It's great people, man. So AB, how's your shape, man? You taking care of yourself? I remember if Bud Black, if you're the real Bud Black, I remember your face looking at Colorado. I mean, I don't know how you turn that franchise around, but being in that stadium must have been a bitch, man. San Diego Padres. I don't know, man. They got so much talent. Well, minor league, we got 4 in West Palm here. We got 4 teams. We got Cardinals, Miami, Houston, and come on, help me. Houston, Washington? I think it's Washington. We got 4 teams. I've been to both stadiums, but I'm a Yankee guy, so I'll travel over to the East Coast and go to Tampa and watch the Yankees. But spring training, Yankees went over $100 a ticket. I couldn't believe it. But I went for the experience. It's a heartbreak, though, man. What about Toronto? I was impressed with Seattle, too, man. But the Dodgers, the rich get richer. Yeah, well, no, just in West Palm, we got 4 teams. Not too far from me, 10 miles from me. Wow. Yeah. Well, you're in the know. But I'm talking about spring training, you know? And you know, my kids are Twins fans because we were raised in Minnesota. And we go back with the Kirbys and the Herbecks and all that World Series. I brought my kids to the World Series. I had season tickets back in the day. And when I moved to Florida, I would go to spring training. And but the Twins, man, you know, they put themselves on the market, the Polad family, and I guess no buyers, and now they're off the market. But look what they did to the team. Oh my God. But that's business, right? It's business. How about A Rod with the Timberwolves? It's pretty impressive what he's done. The Rams are up 17-10 over Chicago, and it's cold. And Williams is not perfect with his throws, but you're up against Matthew Stafford. He's a stud. Let's face it. A lot of experience. Let's see here. Training second half. Oh, there's only 8 minutes left in the fourth. It's going to be tough, man. It's going to be tough. I'd hate to see a tie game going to overtime like Buffalo and the Broncos. Oh, my. Oh. How about Bo Nix broke a bone? He's out for the playoffs. Is that a shoe-in for the Patriots? I'm not sure. But how about Seattle? I wouldn't mind seeing Seattle and the Rams. That'd be very interesting playoff game. Championship it should be. How'd you find out about me, AB? Just tap me or what? Oh my God, this guy's running. He's running. Wow. Okay. Thumbs up. Thank you for the thumbs up, people. Should I stay on here until I see who wins the game? Do you really care? Bud Black, bring back baseball. What, 2 more months? End of February catchers report, pitchers, catchers? Red Sox are making moves too. Wow. I don't know how these guys don't get concussions, man. I know they get them, but it's dangerous. Football's dangerous. Nothing like playoffs, though. These guys go all out. So 57 AB, what are you doing? I took up bowling. Last 2 years, I said, I got to do something. And I didn't want to golf anymore. I didn't want to deal with people and foursomes and cancellations and tea times and all that shit. So I gave that up about 10 years ago. So I took up bowling this past year. Got a coach, bought a ball, got some shoes. And every week I go 2-3 times a week, bowl by myself. I know the people and all that, but I didn't join a league or anything. It's too much of a commitment, you know? Wow. They got a score. Ooh. I think he got in for first down. Wow. Okay. I only got one follower. I bet you everybody's watching the end of this football game. I'll do the analysis. Come on. I don't know. Rams are playing pretty damn good now. And they got that 7-point lead. We'll see. Oh my God. Throw the ball. Oh. He had it and he dropped it. Loveland. He's taking a lot of risks, man. Taking a lot of risks. You got to be careful throwing that ball around when they're hound dogs. Oh, you do? Yeah, LaManna. I left there in 1993. I was there for many years. And I bought my dad out and my 10 brothers and sisters with a finance guy. And the finance guy bought me out. And I had a non-compete for 3 years. And I got into representing a manufacturer's rep with 3M internationally. And that was a nice gig. Then I got stupid. Yeah, I was the CEO. Then I got stupid and I started up a manufacturing company for 6 years and I sold that to another company. So the two companies I sold to in 93 and 2001 both sold in 224 at huge profits. And I look at that and I say to myself, that was my vision. I felt really good about that. And I can't complain. I had a good life. Ooh. Oh my God. What do you call that? When you hit the quarterback? They just threw a 15-yarder, 20-yarder, roughing the passer. So what you do, AB? How'd you know me? Were you selling to us or were you at 3M or what? A lot of 3M contacts. Yeah, I did pretty good. I stayed out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of dirty entrepreneurs, man. And I learned my lesson by my dad taught me a lot about business ethics. And 3M was great to work with because it was about integrity. You could shake a guy's hand and get the deal done. That's the way my dad did it. That's the way I did it. And then later on, it was all contract. And guess what? Contract didn't mean shit. Yeah. Yeah. 3M, man. You won't believe this, but I still have contacts at 3M. Either they're dead, retired, and I got these 12-year-old kids now that remember LaManna, but LaManna's not the same. It's not me and my dad. You know what I mean? My dad and I had the relationship with 3M. And I like 3M products. There's no doubt about it. You pay a premium. But that's the way I learned, you know? Integrity, do the right thing, keep your promises. That's the bottom line. Keep your promises. And that's why I'm so, what should I say, dedicated to good people and good organizations, companies of integrity. This guy got a score? Oh! Jumped over this guy and got hit by a lineman. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God. He hit him in the head. I wonder if they're going to give him a flag for that. Oh. Swift got hit bad, man. Okay, who Who are some of your heroes in baseball? Name a few. I was brought up in '54, so I was a Twins fan and became a. Oh, he almost interfered. Oh, is it fourth down? Are you kidding me? They didn't score. It was in their fourth. Oh, they just lost. They just lost. Wow. Rams are going to go on. Bad move, man. Risky. Billy Martin was my guy. And then I remember the Yankees. What was Catfish Hunter, George Steinbrenner, Reggie Jackson came to the Met. And I remember we went out there earlier. My dad had season tickets when I was a kid through the company, I'm sure. And I remember Reggie Jackson. It was probably his first year with the Yankees. And I remember his fitted pants, and he had huge thighs. And they were, doing their jogging, their sprints before the game. And I was like, holy shit, these guys are unbelievable. Good for you, man. Good for you. I remember I was a shortstop when I was young. Then in high school, I wanted to be a catcher, and I was terrible. So the coach, Mr. Maurer, the Maurers are big family. You probably know Joe Maurer. That was his great uncle. The Maurer family was huge in Minnesota. And he said, Rock, you made the team. You're the backup catcher. I was just a backstop, man. I had no talent. And I decided to hang it up after I got beat out by a sophomore. My senior year, I said, or my junior year. I said, that's it, man. So senior year, I got arrogant. You know what it is to get arrogant? Yeah, I fucked up. Yeah. Well, it depends. Everybody's different. I like Ho Chi Minh, Saigon. I've traveled the country, on tours and by bus and by plane and so on. And I'm 72 years old. My hiking is in a park. No more, no more risk in my part in my life. Oh my God, they're gonna lose this game. The Bears are gonna lose this game if they don't get the ball back. They're gonna lose the game, man. What a stupid play for fourth down. They were in the red zone. Oh my God. Okay. Well, my son played for St. Olaf and St. Paul, and three guys all played minor league. For the Dodgers, two guys, and my son was supposed to be drafted by Cincinnati or KC. Did not get drafted in 2000 and what's it 2000 or 2001. The next day, Maury Wills was coaching independent league in Texas, and then Winnipeg, and he went to Winnipeg because they were guaranteed playoffs that year, and so he went up there, and they called him back the next year, but Dan had enough of a baseball and buses, you know what I mean, and no pay, you know. I got stamina, but I use it well. Oh my God, they're gonna have to get the ball, man. Otherwise, they're done. Oh my God. Okay, looks like nobody's watching baseball. No one's talking about their goals. Does anybody care anymore? Did you meet all your achievements? I met basically all my achievements in my life. And to be honest with you, I've been bored. So what do? I go on YouTube and I'm trying to be relevant. And I'm going to journey. I've traveled a lot. I've saved. My parents taught us a lot. Save for a rainy day. Live within your means. Uh, I've used the system, financial system, like the Roth and retirements and all this other stuff. So I've been very beneficial. But I worked hard. I worked hard. I worked for 50 years. And I had great mentors too, man. Besides my dad, I had some great mentors, lawyers, tax advisors, just people that really cared for me and my success. And besides being partners in business, we were friends. You know what I mean? Now, most people that I worked with, I was young. I started at 21, my career, and now I'm 72. Most of the people I dealt with were 10, 15, 20 years older than me. Most are dead now. But I never forget. I never forget where I came from. South St. Paul, Minnesota, St. Paul in a levee. You know what I mean? Good for you, AB. They're saying Papa Rock is handsome. You know who doesn't like me? The fantasy football team. Because I tried to trade teams, I tried to trade players, they won't work with me. I'm very strategic and they don't like that, you know? And I go for the win and I trash talk. We're talking about life. Somebody just asked me do you miss being young? Yeah, I do. However, Vietnam makes me feel young. I feel like I'm 40. I'm serious. And I am pumped up about life. I can go to bed and I just can't wait to get up. That's the feeling I had as an entrepreneur for 50 years. And I had to meet payroll. I had to make alimony. I had to make child support. I had to make shit happen. That was stress. Now, it's my health. That's all I worry about. My hair, and take care of my health. And I love my children, my family. I got 10 brothers and sisters. We're all alive. My dad's alive. I can't complain, man. I was born in St. Paul, moved from St. Paul to Florida when I was 49. And now I'm on my way to Vietnam at 72. AB, that's funny. I tried to be the commissioner. I says, "Hey, Roger," it's my grandson. I call him Roger during the football season. I said, "Roger, I tried to buy a team to stack it, and they said I was trying to blackmail them." I mean, it's pretty funny. So I said, "Listen, you should be fired. You should vote me in as commissioner next year." Yes, I do have everything in life. I'm not complaining. How do you like my YouTube? You got to go on my YouTube, man. I talk about divorce. I talk about fucking lawyers. I talk about dating as a senior. What else? I talk about deals. I talk about my brothers and sisters and my family, lessons learned, what worked, what didn't work. Make sure you pick the right horse, all that stuff. Well, look at what happened. Chicago got the football at the 50-yard line with a minute and a half left. Wow. Ronaldo. Who's down here in Miami? Messi, isn't it? And I like guys that are family guys, like Roger Federer. 4 kids, two sets of twins. Real family guy. A man of integrity. I like that. Who's another one? That seems like a family guy. Anyone that's a family guy to me, that's famous and did the right thing. People of integrity. Oh, would have been a great catch. Okay, Canadian. Oh, cool. Mohammed. Guess who's it's 2020? Can't say. Okay. Um, Canadian. You must like hockey. Your parents must have liked hockey. Come on. Look at this. Oh my God. First down with a minute and a half to go. Loveland got hurt though. What a catch though. He's a rookie. These guys are going all out, man. Yeah, yeah. You gotta, the other thing that's really people underestimate is picking the right spouse. It's so important. My parents, 74 years before my mom died, you don't see that. Uh, Charlie Munger, he's another one, Warren Buffett's mentor, real family man, you know, making sure, that's one of my prayers to my kids, because I've been divorced twice. I picked the wrong spouses. My kids, hopefully they pick the right spouse, because that's a big deal. And, I got 4 grandkids too, and I just hope it all works out. Yeah. You know, um, in our family, it was all about faith, family, and food for many years. One of 11 kids. My parents had the faith, taught us the 10 Commandments, do the right thing, stay out of trouble. Um, Family was family, not friends. At that time, it was family. Oh, this guy just threw it away. And then food. What's food all about? Well, being Italian, but food was breaking bread at the table. But that meant you worked. It wasn't about education. It was work so you can eat. See? So we had a work ethic very young in life. We even paid room and board when we were less than 10. We had a paper route. You made $10 a week. $5 went on the table cash. 11 kids. I remember my parents paying $500 a week for food. 11 kids, and everybody's going in the refrigerator, and nobody's skinny, believe me. And then the last one was finance. Later in life, save for a rainy day. You work, and if you have a person of integrity. We had family businesses, so it was always the people come first, because who makes the money? Who implements the plan? The people. So you take care of the people. So we had a pension, a company pension, private pension in our family business. Nobody had that shit. See what I'm saying? Thank God we kept it. I kept it after I sold. Let me see here. Throw the ball! Oh my God, it's 4th down. Oh my God! He threw. There's no flag? There's no flag. The guy just threw it in the air. A Hail Mary. Oh shit. Chicago touchdown. Now they got to kick the extra point. I wonder what they're going to do. No flag. Oh my God. How much time is left? 18 seconds. Yeah, you got to get babysat, huh? Well, I'm going to have, I have long-term care. You know where I'm going to get my long-term care? Not United States. After seeing my mother and father go through independent living and nursing homes and that, I'm going to Vietnam to be cared for. Seriously. Care is beautiful. I've gone through their dental operations. I've gone through physical, what's it called? Clinic, Cleveland Clinic. They partner with Cleveland. Everything's first class, man. I can't believe that touchdown. You guys got to see this. Oh my God. It's a tie game. 17-17. I mean, that's a miracle, what just happened. A Hail Mary? This is what happened. Craig! What's for supper, man? Hey, guys, you got to listen to Craig. Craig's been one of my followers for a long time. He's a dude. Hardworking guy, good investor. That's the other thing my dad would say. Listen to me, man. He would always say to us in a real harsh Italian way, just take care of yourself, as if we were selfish. You would think you were guilty and you did something for yourself. What he really meant was, as you age, you realize you have to take care of yourself before you could take care of anybody else. You know what I'm saying? It includes, oh my God. You guys got, I don't know. I think half my followers left because they're watching the football game. Yeah, I am. You, a thin crust? Okay. It's got to be cold. Craig, how cold are you? It's amazing. I don't know, the Patriots and the Broncos, Bo Nix is out, man. It's going to be interesting, but you never know when somebody gets to the table. And Sean Payton, he's going to have those guys prepared, man. But is it Vrabel? He's a hell of a coach, man. He should be coach of the year. Yeah. My my family's in Minnesota and Milwaukee. It's cold, man, up there. There's snow and cold. I'm here in Florida. It's actually been in the 70s or so. We had a little rain today, but not too bad, you know. Vietnam, I love Vietnam's weather. It's overtime. The Rams in Chicago. Let's see the flip. Okay, you guys ready for the flip? You know, people bet on the flip. Let me see here. Who's calling? Looks like Chicago's calling. Okay, let's see what happens here. Heads and tails. I can't hear shit. I got it on mute. I'm listening to you guys. Let's see here. That flip is huge. Oh, Rams call. Chicago gets the ball. Chicago gets the ball. They're kicking to the Rams. This is going to be cool, man. Okay. I got friends in New York trying to sell their homes and down 30% and no one's buying. Okay. I'm down here and I get a lot of action, but I haven't received any offers. Well, 2 offers. I'm willing to sell on personal financing, but they couldn't come up with the terms. Yeah. Yeah, it's cold in Chicago, Milwaukee. I have two sons in the Midwest, one in St. Paul, one in Milwaukee, and my daughter's in Virginia. And she never complains about the weather in Virginia. So what else is going on? AB, you're in California still? You paying those high taxes over there? If your wife is still working, you must have married younger woman. Okay. Yeah, I'm counting them down. Craig, interesting developments. Very interesting. Oh, I see you bought a thin crust pizza, and I know you're a steak guy. But I'm buying chicken, pre-made chicken for my protein because my doctor said, Rock, you got to eat more protein. And that's what I'm doing. So I'm buying the chicken prepared, put it in the microwave. And then I'll eat enough to say, okay, that's enough. And I've been eating eggs too. I'll eat every other day 4 eggs. Oh, what a catch. Oh my God. Interesting development. I'm making the move. No doubt about it. Making the move. Yeah, chicken in the microwave. But it's already made. And it's actually pretty good. I don't have to cook. It's all pre-made. It's shredded and everything. I add some olive oil and some spices, and it's off and going, man. And then I go out to a local deli, gluten-free. I'll eat my fruit and some poached eggs. It's a treat. No gluten. No. I'll eat home fries. Good. Sometimes coffee, sometimes not there. Otherwise, I go out to an independent and get some coffee or Starbucks or something like that. That's the other thing. Vietnam, the best coffee, and everything's a third. $100, $25, $30 there. Better service, happier people, the whole 9 yards. Wow. They got to stop them from scoring anything. Chicago. You know what? The Rams probably deserve to win. By the way, he did not look like. Just because your name is lonely, you're asking me if I'm lonely? No, I'm not lonely. I'm happy. I know who to talk to and who not to talk to. But I read a lot. I'm on the computer. I study. I got strategies. I still got business going on. I'm actually referring my business out to the people I've worked with, and they're in their 50s. So I'm just a referral guy. They execute the deals, and they just say, hey, Rock, what's your advice? And then I consult. And sometimes I get paid, sometimes I don't. It depends. I know who to charge and who not to charge, let's just say. But I'd rather see my people that are younger, that are raising kids and sending them to school, and their children were killed in motorcycle accidents, or their wife's got cancer, or I've been through a lot of shit, man, and nothing compared to what everybody else is going through. So it's okay. God's taking care of me big time. That's what they say in Vietnam. They love me there. They love my hair, love my eyes, love my attitude. I'm positive. And I butcher the Vietnamese language. I butcher the American language. Okay, the Rams are punting. Let's see what happens. Don't fumble. Oh, fair catch. Good. Okay. What else is going on? My YouTube. I hope you like my YouTube. You know, I talk about a lot of stuff and I try to have fun. You know what I mean? I try to have fun. I still have a team. My marketing team, they help me with my videos. They edit them and so on. I have an attorney. My name, Rock LaManna, was just trademarked. So I'm starting to market that. And I'm basically on my final hurrah. So on my passing, my kids get my operating entity, and they could use it for tax purposes, which I'm happy with. I'm leaving a legacy. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. Okay, retracted. What's going on? Are you guys getting nasty with me? Look at this hit. Oh, he made the first down. He made the first down. Okay. I still got followers. Okay. Oh my God, this guy got hit behind the line. They're playing for everything now, man. It just takes a field goal by Chicago and they win because LA did not did not score. It's in overtime. Okay. What a catch. What a catch. Boy, these guys got hands, man, and it's freezing. It's freezing. Uh, you know, when you're talking about being lonely, one of the things that I kind of fill my time with as a workaholic all my life, okay, is bowling. I started to bowl. It's social for me. It's fitness for me. Um, it's very statistical. You know, it's very engineered like. I actually put a couple of YouTube videos on there, and I see a lot of improvement. It's a lot like golf. A lot like golf. Oh, look. Oh, this guy got hit. Ooh. Hope it wasn't a concussion. Wow. This guy really. Oh, yeah, it was head to head. Head to head in the cold, freezing like that. Oof. Okay. Yeah, I got the app, so I see all the analytics and I have goals, and you know I compete with myself. You know, ooh, it's getting so physical that I can't take it. Seeing their hits, go down. That's what I would do. Go down. Don't hurt me. You know, I got. It's true. Women have a tolerance for pain. Us LaMannas, me and my brothers, can't take pain. No way. Physical pain is stressful. Yeah, we can take stress. I've had it all my life. Oh, this guy just got tackled behind. Oh, it's third down. It's going to be tough, man. I don't know where they are. Are they getting tired? They got to get into field goal range. Otherwise, they're in trouble. He's got to pass the ball. No, it's third down and long, I think. 3rd and 6. That's a good idea, puzzles. You know what I use a lot of? Oh my God. Oh, it's about a 1 yard line, fourth down. What are they going to do? Oh my God. Oh, he's got to go for it. Got to go for the win. Um, AI. AI is my therapist and my strategist. I pay a monthly charge, chat GPT, and I use it a lot. And it's good stuff. Oh, he made the first down. Oh my God. That was huge. Chicago might pull it off, man. Lonely Panda, what kind of graphics or designs or images do you do the different types? And where do you live? Is it too cold for you to go out? You know what my parents do? My dad still does? What's that? Books of crossword puzzles, but it's not a crossword puzzle. It's something else. Keto or something like that. I don't know what it is. I actually should find out. My dad's 100. He's got an iPhone too. We do FaceTime. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, what are those books? What are those books? And my dad is very spry, very sharp. In fact, I always got to prepare myself. It's either he's pissed or he's really pissed. And I think he's pissed about, you know, he has high expectations for everybody and everything. And he doesn't want to be entitled. He doesn't like people. He wants people that work hard, good work ethic. Oh my God, an interception. He just threw an interception. And they were ready to kick the ball. How stupid. Oh, you're in California. Well, you got good weather. What part of California? I don't know. I was invited to a wedding in California and I didn't even go. I just don't even want to go to California. The closest I'm going to get to California is a connection from San Francisco to Vietnam direct. That's about the only thing I'm thinking about. This guy threw a goddamn. How stupid. Well, that's part of the game, right? On the 20-yard line, too. Could have had an easy. Unless he does the same thing. Defense is going to do it. Middle Valley. Yeah. Well, I think my success after pushing really hard in my life, very aggressive, very competitive, and possibly arrogant. You know, and after I see my father, and my father and I were very similar. My father was very modest, very humble guy. And as I got older, I started to realize, man, I'm very fortunate, very lucky in my life. So, wow. I think the Rams are going to win. What a catch. What a catch. Oh my God. Chicago? Why'd you go to, were you in California when you went to Chicago? Why would you go to Chicago? With all those good schools in California, why Chicago? Was it a design school or law school or fashion, something like that? Lonely, tell me, why'd you go to Chicago College? Looks like it's just you and me, kid. You got 3 hours difference, so you're about 7 o'clock now. Oh, from Iran. Oh, good for you. I'm trying to think for 20 plus years, my car salesman, he's actually an expert with Japanese cars. I always had, I always liked Japanese cars, Hondas, and I got Subaru now. He was from Iran. And you guys are lucky you're out. Oh my God. It's just getting unbelievable. Chicago, man. They're going to hate to lose this game. Craig, I'm telling you, man. Chicago blew this game. We'll see what. It's 3rd and 6 right now, and the defense. It's too far for a field goal. Wow. It's at about the 40-yard line. No, 50-yard line. No, 45. It's 3rd and 6. Let's see what happens here. Stafford's unbelievable, though. Oh, timeout. No weddings for me, man. No weddings for me. However, I am going to sponsor young Vietnamese kids for pre-university schools that I see they got talent, but they don't have the financial funds to send them to these good schools. So in a way, I'm going to sponsor them to get to these schools. And that's what I'm going to do. My kids are all educated. My grandkids are educated. It's one thing, even though my parents said education's not important, it was very important to me. Oh my God, they got another first down. Wow. They're going to get the field goal and the Rams are going to win. Unbelievable. Let me see here. Oh, yeah. Unless he misses the field goal. Unless the defense is too tired. Wow. And they look tired. Chicago looks tired. I'm talking about their defense. They're not tackling. Oh, this is going to be an easy chip shot. That's all they're going to do is run the ball. Center it, kick it for a field goal, game's over. And Chicago is going to cry. But you know, the Rams would play Seattle. That's going to be a hell of a game. Because I believe the Rams lost both games to Seattle, or they split. It could be a great game. And Matthew Stafford is one stud, man. Against Darnold, I'm going to take experience. That's what about me. I got experience. I'll take me. I'll bet on me. Experience and wisdom. Ooh. Lonely, no marriage for lonely, Craig. Actually, I want everybody else to get married. See what it's like. Weddings, I'm not going to weddings anymore. I'm going to Vietnam. My parents got 100 and plus descendants. I'm not coming back for weddings. I might come back for a death or two. That's about it. And if I die, cremate me. Luke, my son, come pick me up. Or put me in the Saigon River. I don't give a shit. Even though I'm Catholic and we believe in whole body, let it go. Okay, let me see here. Oh, oh, they might even put a flag on that guy. Uh, you got it. Jesus is forever. That's my guy. My faith, I was brought up, my mother, it was all Polish, all about God. Everything was 10 Commandments, everything was faith. She wanted to be a nun, she said. And then she met my father at 16. Forget about it. That was her lotto ticket. My dad. 11 kids later. Well, it's the same thing. Touchdown. Oh. The guy fell with the ball and he came out. Wow. Well, he's going to get. He had it thrown right at him, too. Unbelievable. Oh, he's going to kick it. It's over. It's 4th and 7. It's, I don't know, 30 yards? No, it's 42. 42. He's a rookie. Let's see what he does. Let's see what he does here. A rookie kick. It's good. Rams win. Chicago loses. Stupid. Yep. Yeah. Okay. I have to. Stafford's a stud, man. And that's experience. He played in the black and blue division for years with Detroit. The defense, both of them had good defenses. But I think the Rams in Seattle is going to have a much better game. Okay, I've been on for 77 minutes. So I had ups and downs. And nobody talked about their goals for 2026. That just goes to show me, that most people don't have goals. They don't do things with intention or are strategic. I'm not saying it's the way to live. I'm just saying it works for me. So anyway, one thing in sports, I love sports, and I don't bet on winners or losers, or I'm not a betting guy. You never know. But you know what I always feel? I always feel a loss. No matter what team loses, I always feel a loss, because every time I played sports in high school, in college, I never won any championships. Nothing. But I was always a team player and a member of the team, and I learned from that. Then when I went to play racquetball, a lot of racquetball, I learned how to win and lose. It took me years to lose with etiquette, if that's what you want to call it, I hated to lose. I still hate to lose, but now I just don't take the risk anymore. Okay? No, I'm not a veteran. I love veterans, though, especially in Vietnam. My dad was a veteran, World War II. My uncles, couple Purple Hearts. One uncle, Europe, Korean. My brother was in Vietnam. Thanks, Craig. Yeah, but you know what's funny? I feel like a winner my whole career. I wasn't a loser. I think the losing of all my life up until then. And my divorces were losses. Oh, they were terrible losses. You just have to adapt. You have to adapt. You know? And now I'm feeling guilty because I feel like I'm such a winner. I actually want to humble and be modest like my father, you know? It's like, there's no reason to boast. There's no reason to brag, you know? Even with my sons, you know, my sons are real winners. My daughter, but my sons are very competitive like me. So I see myself how competitive they are. And they're competitive with each other, I believe. There's respect, but there's also competition. So now it's kind of like, you know, Dad, play it down, and now I want to show them to be humble, to be appreciative, to be grateful, to be thankful. And I think my sons know, especially my sons, know how I suffered because they were in the middle of it. You know what I mean? And I was their hockey coach, their softball coach, and everything. And here I'm going through a fucking divorce. It was terrible. But now, I'm Papa Rock now. I'm Papa Rock. Okay? Okay, everybody. God bless everybody. I'll be back. I'm here for a few more months. Keep looking at my YouTube. I got a lot of stuff coming in, man. A lot. Because before I move, Craig, especially you, I'm going to start making my moves and strategically. And by the way, Craig, I'm making my moves financially for estate planning and succession with my kids and my grandkids. So I'm letting go. I'm letting go of a lot of material shit, you know? Sell my house, sell my car, sell everything. I don't care anymore. It's letting go. Letting go of all the toxic relationships I had for years. Why? To make money. Now it's like, fuck this, you know? Okay, you guys. God bless you. Keep looking me up. Subscribe. What else? You got to put the bell on so you know when I come on live. Okay, watch my shorts. Comment. I look at that stuff every day. So I'm going for it, though. 2026 is going to be a big year for me. Craig, God bless you. Lonely? You're no longer lonely. You're in solitude. Okay? AB, I don't know. You're probably watching baseball somewhere. God bless you guys. I'll talk to you soon.